I keep giving bad people good ideas.
Hey guys, welcome back to another little commentary video. Today's video, I never really thought I'd make a video kind of talking about something like this. Sadly, like, I don't know, all I can say is luckily nothing like this has ever happened to me, and I hope it never does, and I hope it never happens to anyone else, because this is like some fuck shit. Well, it's like, thinking about it, it's like I don't even blame the streamer. Like, I actually genuinely feel bad for the streamer, like, not in like a like meme-ish way. Like, honestly, like, I feel bad for homie. Like, if I was his friend, I'd be like try and kick it with him, making sure he's alright, maybe a little therapy, because the shit I'm talking about today is fucking crazy. Again, the streamer we're talking about, Kenneth, I don't really watch him too much. I actually, sadly, this is kind of the way I found out about him. I don't know, I saw clips about, like, clips of him every once in a while. I feel like they maybe pop up, because he is a pretty popular streamer, and he does stream with other popular streamers, so I feel like I might have seen him around in clips and shit, but like I've never really like seen his actual content. But pretty much, sadly, dude, I don't even know how to like really put this out there without like with simply just saying it. Like, it's just, there's no easy way to coat this. Homie got cheated on by his girlfriend's fucking cousin. Not fucking stepbrother, not ex-boyfriend, not some random dude. For fucking cousin. What in the Alabama fucking shit is going on? And I generally feel bad for bro, because it's like, it's not his fucking fault, and it's like when it comes to this kind of shit, I guess there's sometimes like, little warning signs, but I feel like genuinely there's not too many warning signs that you can catch that someone's like fucking their cousin exactly off the bat. But pretty much he makes like two videos pretty much talking about it, like an initial video announcing what the fuck happened, why they broke up, all the crazy shit, and then um his ex ended up making a video trying to deny all the shit, and then he made like a pretty much video conforming all the shit and kind of going through whole bullshit and being like, nah, that this shit's wrong. Um, and the thing is, I would think this is just some internet like mumbo jumbo, like, okay, they'll just try and get everyone's feathers up in the like, up in the shit, or try to get everyone's feathers riled up because they want attention, they want clicks. But homie has straight up text messages and photos and videos. It's crazy, like videos of them dancing around, her and her cousin, or like photos and shit. And then he even like has not just like screenshot text messages, video of him scrolling through the text messages of her and her cousin. And it's honestly just like kind of like, I'm just like, if I was in that situation, honestly, dude, I'm not, I give it to him, but it seems like he's like, probably behind closed doors. He's probably, not like doing what he has to do, letting shit out or whatever, talking to who he needs to talk to. I would at least. But honestly, if that ever happened to me, I'd probably shoot myself in the fucking face or get really fucking close to wanting to. Because number one, that shit's like disgusting as fuck. But number two, like, of all fucking people, your fucking cousin. And what's crazy about this is it's not like a second cousin, not a third cousin. It's like a blood fucking cousin. First cousin, like, she grew up with this fucking mother. Ew. And this guy gets caught up in all this shit. And what I kind of feel bad is like they broke up like 5 times throughout their relationship for numerous reasons, without just like her being weird and shit like that. And yeah, no, I just kind of feel bad for homie, because it's like if he broke up with her the first fucking time, he probably would have dodged like 90% of this bullshit, or at least just kind of like not found out and just kind of lived happy, and just kind of did his own thing. It's just weird, because he also talks about like how she didn't want to post him or post the relationship on her like social medias and shit because she would lose followers because most of her followers are like male. It's like males, and she has a male audience, and she wants to keep kind of baiting them in and kind of sucking money out of them. Again, there's a lot of things wrong with that, like sucking money out of people, and then also I don't know. I feel like it's really shitty when people, number one, just suck money out of vulnerable people, or just suck money out of people in general. But then number two is like, you're not gonna take pride in a relationship and show your relationship off, and you're not doing that in fear of money and reputation, which is fucking retarded because it's like, what's the point of having that relationship at that point, anyways? And then number two, it's selfish and kind of stupid. I don't know. It's simple as that. And that should have been a clear sign for him to dip, and he did at some point, but somehow they rekindled shit. And it led to what we have now, and honestly, I'm not trying to make this video to like be like, oh, point the finger and laugh at him. I just generally feel bad, and I think this is some of the craziest shit that can really happen to a streamer, or really not just a streamer, but like take him outside of, oh, he's just a popular streamer, this, dude who streams on the internet. To happen to a human being is crazy as fuck. Like, thinking of him as, like, a physical being, not just some old person on the internet and shit. And when I say, like, oh, like, I hope he does the right things and talks to people and possibly seeks therapy. I'm not saying that as like a joke. I'm just saying that as like a meaningful thing. As like, that's probably what I'd fucking do if that kind of bullshit happened to me. Because it's like one thing to get cheated on, and a lot of people take that very personal. Again, it depends how like deep that relationship is, how personal that relationship was. But to have it be someone's cousin and shit, and the mind fuckery that comes with that, like, you're gonna need a little bit of dissecting. You're gonna need a little bit of a pause from shit. And I just generally feel bad because it's just gonna lead to weird trust issues down the road, where it's just like, people are gonna, show affection and show, okay, this is her cousin, they're gonna, hug him or whatever, and he's always gonna have the second thought, oh, is she fucking his cousin, And I'm not gonna say that's 100%, but like, I feel like, something like that does happen, and then you try getting another relationship, you see similar shit, and it's not exactly that, but your brain starts like getting PTSD from that shit. I don't know. Luckily, like I said, that kind of shit never happened to me. Hopefully, it never does. And again, like, I'm not trying to like toe my horn or be like, again, point the finger and laugh at the motherfucker, but I just generally feel bad. I think this is some of the craziest shit, like I said, that could happen to a fucking streamer. Like, I keep kind of repeating myself, but like, it blows my mind. Of all people you can pick to cheat on, you could cheat on them with another popular streamer for clout. You could cheat on them with another guy. You could cheat on them with just like basically anyone, like a musician or some shit. Nah, this dumb chick picks her fucking blood cousin. What, like I said, what in the Alabama fuck is going on? And it's not like, it's so many layers of disgusting, because you have like the whole layer of like, oh, they cheated, and that's, however you view that, and to the degree how bad that is, it's a shitty fucking thing. But when they go to the point of, the fucking the blood and, doing weird shit that they shouldn't be doing with their relatives behind your back while you're in a relationship with them, it's beyond cheating. Like, at that point, it's like, that motherfucker needs to be locked up. And I guess like in her response video and stuff, she talked about like going to a suicidal rehab center or whatever, where they kind of watch you and shit. Pretty much a mental facility. Um, Again, with that kind of information, she let that out herself. And with that, I guess I'm glad she took those steps and didn't just do some crazy dumb shit. But again, like, I don't really feel bad for her. Like, you're a piece of shit. You cheated on the person you're in a relationship with, and then let alone cheating on them, you cheated on them with your fucking cousin. And it's just diabolical how he found out, because how he found out is he like hold her like talking or like, you know, being kind of loud while like, you know, taking a shower, like she's talking to someone on FaceTime. He got suspicious and he realized his cat fucking, he has this like cat little thing, a robotic one, and he realizes it has a camera on it, and he goes on the camera and realizes she's FaceTiming someone, and that's her fucking cousin, and then he somehow gets her phone at some point, and then that's when he finds the text messages and finds all the shit, and it just kind of, you know, it's in front of him and kind of explodes in his face. It's honestly, like, finding out that kind of way and all of that, it's the most fucked story. I don't know. At the end of the day, I just kind of hope the best for him, even though I don't really watch his content a whole bunch, or I'm not this huge fan. But either way, I kind of hope the best for him, and, you know, hopefully he doesn't have any more piece of shit relationships like this in the future, and hopefully, you know, he doesn't let this kind of fuck up his career and go into some mental crazy chaos. But I don't know, it seems like he's doing it, taking it sort of well, and, you know, not letting it complete, like, he's not going completely crazy on there, and I feel like, and screaming and all this shit, and I feel like he's kind of taking it in a more professional way, and that's kind of the best way you can take it at this point. But, besides that, comment down below what you guys think of all this shit. I think it's pretty fucking crazy shit, pretty fucking diabolical. I don't have words for it. Like, this is like some Epstein shit, kind of like, why you fucking your cousin? What the fuck? Like, of all people, like, again, like I said, you cheated, then you cheated with the person, cheated on that person, but with your cousin, like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.
The drama, you can be my llama. Like 300 bars. These bitches think she so soft, swear I got they all.